1 minute. I cannot believe this sold in 1 minute. That is a new record. 1 minute, 60 seconds. Boom, sold, done, profit. Hey you guys, you wanna see some stuff I'm selling? Well, if you are in the right place because this is another episode of From Sourced to Sold. If you are new to this video series, it goes a step beyond a typical reselling haul video where instead of just showing you items that I have purchased to sell online to some customers, I actually show you in real time what it sold for and what my real life profits actually were on those items. So today I'm just gonna show you everything that I have scheduled to go live on my Facebook page, and then in a week I will follow up, tell you what everything actually sold for and what my real life profits were. First things first, I need to mark the shelf with the day so that I, can find things when they sell. So it is currently Tuesday, August the 20th. I went shopping at the bin store as I normally do every single week. A lot of this stuff I actually picked up on Sunday, which was $4 day. So there's 2 different days where I will go shopping at a bin store to get merchandise to resell. It's usually on either $4 day or $2 day. Those are the 2 days that I find the best items for the money I'm willing to spend on them. Because everything is about profits, right? It's all about profits. And if you're spending too much money on merchandise, then you have too much capital tied up. If you're spending too little, then you might not be having the value that your customers are looking for. So I just simply find that $4 day and $2 day are my sweet spots. More primarily $2 day. That's really more of my sweet spot, but all of the stuff that I'm showing you today came from a $4 day. I also do not sell merchandise on Facebook Marketplace. I have a business Facebook page with a following of customers that buy directly from me. I do local pickup. I also do ship items. And I do always have my Facebook page linked in the video description below. So if you want to go check it out and see what kind of items I'm posting on a daily basis, you can do that. And if you also see items that you would like to purchase yourself, you can join in on the fun and put sold in the comments to start claiming. So today in particular, I have 8 items that are going live. So let me start showing you what they are. Again, I paid $4 per item. And I do pay just under 10% in sales tax. I do get a lot of questions about the sales tax aspect of this entire business. I do know that reseller certificates exist, and I even do have some reseller certificates for some retail locations like Walmart and Sam's Club. However, not every retail location is required to accept a reseller certificate, at least not where I live, which is the state of Kansas. In the state of Kansas, it is completely up to the business whether or not to allow a reseller certificate in order to not pay sales tax on merchandise purchased. So for that reason alone, I do have to pay an extra 9.5% on top of the purchase price of these items. So I say everything was $4, but when we factor in sales tax, it's more like $4.40 or so. So the first item going live on my page today, it is a return, so it is out of packaging, but it is in really great shape, and I do even still see the factory creases in here. It is a Egyptian cotton cooling blanket. So this blanket was retailed for a little over $40. I think it was 42 and some change. And I plan to sell it on my page, or rather I'm asking $18. The next item that I have going live is this really nice black and gray hammock chair. So you can see it's got all the rope, all the pieces in there. It's just, a really nice hammock chair. I have sold lots of hammock chairs on my page before. They're very popular, and I will consistently sell them for $20 to $25. So I have this one priced at $22. The next item going live, you can't see because it's in a big box, but it is a set of 2 1-gallon oversized mason jar glass drink dispensers. So those were somewhere between $35 and $40 if I remember correctly. It might even have been a little more than $40. I feel comfortable pricing these at $17 on my page. So this next one really shocked me. I knew that it was something when I picked it up because it's in really great condition. The box is very heavy, and I love finding any kind of storage for my page. My customers really love storage options, and this is a really nice 2-pack of white under the bed storage, like little pull-out bins, I guess you could say. It's not the traditional like fabric bins that you see people putting under their under the bed storage. They're these really nice like metal white pull-out bins with wheels, and they were worth a lot of money. It actually really surprised me when we started, you know, kind of finding the listing on Amazon so we could gather up all of the information. I think that they were a little over $70 if I remember correctly. Now, I do always try to shoot for 50% of Amazon's price, but I also have to keep in mind what I think my customers would be willing to pay for things. I can't just price 50% of Amazon's price because I don't think I would sell nearly as much as I do for as fast as I do. But I think someone will snatch these up for 20 bucks. I would be surprised if they took longer than 30 minutes to sell at that price. So this next item has a box that's in pretty rough shape. As you can see, we had to open it to check it out. But I mean, this is why I always make sure that my customers know that these items are returns so that they don't expect the boxes to be in pristine condition. But this is a 12-pack of large shoe storage boxes. So they're like the really big white and clear boxes where you could put your shoes and it like keeps them safe from dust, or it keeps them safe from your dogs or cats chewing on them. That kind of stuff always performs very, very well on my page. I think that it was close to $30 on Amazon. So I went ahead and priced what I have at $17. So this I thought was really cool. However, I find it hard to believe Amazon's price. Sometimes you see things priced and you're like, what is that Amazon seller thinking? Just like, what? But it is very cool. And I do think I can sell it. This is an insulated food jar. It is in brand new condition. It is a really good size. As you can see, I believe it was 54 ounces. I just went ahead and looked. It's a 54 ounce double tiered food storage insulation thing. So you see that? And then there's two little food containers that you keep in here, and it keeps your food hot or cold for hours and hours and hours. So Amazon had this for $45, but I know that one of my customers is going to snatch this up for $15. I mean, $15 is a steal for this really cool food insulator. In case you guys haven't noticed, the name of my game is Don't Be Greedy. I do not want to get greedy. I want to turn my money at least 3 times, and I'm happy with that. 15 bucks, I'm going to make somebody happy with that, I'm sure. This next item, I am not pulling out of the box. I pulled it out of the box to check it, and it was a pain getting it all back in here, so it is staying in here. But it is a really, really cool indoor fountain, and I guess, you can see a little picture there. It's an indoor fountain, but I thought it was really cute. There are a lot of things that I know will move really well on my page, but every day, at least every time I make a video like this, I try to include something that I'm not sure about. This is actually that item. I am not sure how my customers are going to respond to this. It is worth a pretty good amount of money. It's almost $40 on Amazon, and I'm going to try to get $15 for it. I just don't know if my customers are going to want to pay $15. So we're going to find out, but I'm asking $15 for it. And then the last item going live today is this really, really nice, I can't show you the front because Amazon covered it. It's this really nice fly trap. It's one of those, well, it's not even just for flies, it's for insects, but like little gnats and stuff. You could put them by your fruit bowl if you get little gnats and fruit flies and things. It's this really silent, like spinning fly trap that has a stickum in the bottom of it, and then it like draws the little fruit flies in, and then you know, you can imagine what happens after that. But these always perform really well on my page. They usually sell for a lot of money. This one in particular I think is $30 to $40 if I remember. However, I'm only going to ask $13 for this because it doesn't appear to be used, but it is a return. I find things like fly traps and insect repellers and things, if stuff is returned, it's like it could have been used. It's hard to tell. I don't know. So I'm just going to ask $13 for it. If everything that I just showed you sells today for my first initial asking price, that means I will do $137 in revenue. Now, I say the first asking price because how I kind of work is I'll do 3 days at one price point, and then I'll do 3 days at a price drop to try to get it to move. The name of the game here is quick flip. I try to get these items to move within 1 week or 6 days, technically 6 days, because 3 days and 3 days. So I want everything that I just showed you today to be, claimed and paid for within a week. So if everything sells at this first price, that will be a $137 day, and my cost of goods is $35.04. So let's just call it $35. So that means that my total profit for the items that I just showed you in one day will be $102 if everything sells at my first initial asking price. And I will see you guys in a week, so that I can let you know what actually sold, what prices it sold for, and what my real life profits really were. I'll see you guys in a week. All right, we're back. Also, before I get into the results, I do want to say I think I'm going to change the format of these videos. So I know I have a lot of my viewers that say you really, really like this video series. You like seeing like what actually sells, how fast it sells, what my actual profits were. However, I feel like the format of this video series is just a wee bit dull. I feel like it's a little boring. I feel like I'm just like sitting here with my laptop, just like talking at you, or I'm like standing in front of my shelves, like holding things up. I don't know. It feels dull. It feels boring. Let me know in the comments. Do you find it boring? Or do you care less about the entertainment aspect and more about the educational aspect? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you think. But my own personal feeling is that it's a wee bit dull, so I think I'm going to change it up. As I'm sure you've heard me mention in a previous video, I did get myself a new camera. It's a very, very cool camera. It's very small. It has this awesome gimbal that's attached to it, and I'm able to just like strap it on and dig through bins. So I'm thinking what I might do is more vlog style videos like that, and I might just put this information on those videos. Because if I'm going to post a video digging through bins and showing you what I found, I might as well take it a step further and also tell you what I sold it for. So in the videos where I'm kind of like vlogging, doing sourcing and things, I probably will just start including this kind of sold information with the haul. So I think I'm gonna change it up. But be watching on my channel, make sure you're subscribed so you can kind of see the transition of this video series into a completely different format. And then when I do that, let me know if you like it. But you gotta subscribe, you gotta subscribe. Half of my viewers aren't subscribed. Why aren't you subscribed? And when you do subscribe, make sure to ring the notification bell. That way you'll be notified whenever I post my next video, which at this current time, I am thinking is going to be about every other day. So about every 48 hours or so, you should start seeing a new video from me. And I'm gonna throw some shorts in there too, so make sure you're watching shorts. But anyway, on to the results. And all of that being said, this is going to be one of the easiest follow-ups that we do because everything sold within a day. Yeah, in less than 24 hours, everything sold. It was all gone, all gone. All of it sold, all of it's already paid for, profit in my pocket, I love it. So now that I gave it away and you know that everything sold, let's just simply talk about how fast it sold, because I feel like this kind of information is just important as the price it sold for and the profit made from it, because if something sold lightning fast, that means that I should continue to find those kind of items. And if something took a long time to sell, that might mean that my market is changing and I might not want to buy those items as frequently for resale. So the first item that went live was that 100% Egyptian cotton cooling blanket. It was a king size and it sold for $18. The post went live at 10 a.m. that day and it sold at 10:17. So that means it sold in only 17 minutes. The next was that really cool hammock chair. I listed it for $22 and the post went live at 11 o'clock and the sold claim came in at $259. So let's just round it up to 3 o'clock, and so that means that it sold in 4 hours. The next item was the set of 2 1-gallon mason jar drink dispensers, and it had like the cute little stand and stuff with it. I posted it for $17 and it went live at 12 o'clock on my page, and it was claimed at $447. So that means that it sold in 4 hours and 47 minutes. The next was a set of 2 white underbed rolling storage bins. I did post them on the page for $20 and the post went live at 1 o'clock and sold at 1:14. So that means that it sold in only 14 minutes. The next item to go live and sell that day was the 12-pack of large shoe storage boxes. I posted that for $17 and it went live at 2 o'clock. And there was actually 2 sold claims on it and they were very, very close together. But the winning sold claim went to someone at 2:01. 1 minute. 1 minute. I cannot believe this sold in 1 minute. That is a new record. 1 minute, 60 seconds. Boom, sold, done, profit. So it was claimed at 2:01 and then the second claim came in at 2:09. So I actually had 2 different people claim in 9 minutes of it being posted. Those items are going to be something that I continue to source over and over again. Without a doubt, the shoe boxes, oh my gosh, they sell like hotcakes every time. The next item to go live and sell was the 54-ounce insulated food jar. It went live at 3 o'clock for $15 and it was claimed as sold at 3:44. So that means it sold in only 44 minutes. The next item to go live and sell was the really pretty tabletop 3-tier water fountain, I guess. It's like a little decorative water statue. It went live at 4 o'clock for $15 and it sold at 5:59 a.m. the next day. So that means it sold in roughly 14 hours. Is my math mathing? About 14 hours. It sold for the full $15 asking price. And then the last item that day to go live and sell was the indoor fly trap. It went live at 5 o'clock for $13 and it was claimed as sold at 5:33. So that means that it sold in 33 minutes. So the item that took the longest to sell was the little tabletop water fountain display thing, and that was about 14 hours. Everything else sold in about 5 hours or less. Total revenue that day was $137 as expected. Again, my cost of goods was $35.04. We'll just call it $35 to keep everything nice and round. So that means that I made $102 in profit on this one day in under 14 hours. $100 profit in under 14 hours. You gotta love it. So again, if you're unfamiliar with how exactly I sell on Facebook, I always have people send me payment within 24 hours and then we just figure out later if items are going to be picked up or if they're going to be shipped. But the profit is realized within 24 hours of the sold claim always. So some of the items that have been claimed that were local pickup have been picked up, some not, and everything that was wanting to be shipped has been shipped out and it's out of my house. But the instant profit like that is the primary reason why I love to sell on Facebook. And again, this is my business page, not Facebook Marketplace. I know a lot of people get that mixed up a lot. I'm not talking about Facebook Marketplace. I'm talking about a business page where I just simply post these items for sale to a pool of customers that are already on the site. So if you want to learn more about how I sell on Facebook, make sure that you're subscribed to my channel, ring the notification bell, that way you're notified whenever I post my next video. I do always post my Facebook page down in my video description below. If you just go into my video description and expand the box, you will see one of the first links up there being to my Facebook page, so you can actually go see how I sell these items on Facebook in real time. And as I previously mentioned, I do ship on that page now. So if you happen to see something that you'd like to purchase, you can join in on the fun and do sold in the comments and claim items right from your house. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up before you leave. I greatly appreciate it. Leave any questions or comments down in the comments below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.